Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have Fragrance Friday, woohoo! So I got a little bit of a Christmas themed backdrop. You guys have requested that if I could do a video of my favorite vanilla fragrances or vanilla based or what have you. Let's just put it this way, vanilla is my #1 note in perfume. I can pretty much almost get along with everything that has vanilla in it, especially if it is a base. So again, it's fragrances, it's top, mid, and base notes. So today we're going to discuss all my very favorite from my collection vanilla fragrances, and I've kind of grouped them into 1, sweet and decadent, 2, musky vanillas, and number 3, intense evening vanillas. All right, you guys, so the very first section that I decided to do is sweet and decadent vanillas. These are the vanillas like Tahitian vanilla, regular vanilla. It's sweet, it's playful, nothing serious. A lot of fruits in these ones, and that kind of complement each other. So the very first fragrance is Ariana Grande's Cloud. This is a 30 ml, and as you guys can see, I've got a pretty good dent in this. The main accords of this is sweet lactonic, vanilla, and coconut. The notes are whipped cream, praline, coconut, and vanilla. Base is the musk and woody notes. Now, this one is, I'm not the only one. I did not invent this. I will not take credit for it. This is something I wear to bed. I love this fragrance. I will douse myself with it's got that like lavender, sweet whipped cream, praline, like a little bit of coconut. Now it doesn't last on me in the morning. I don't really smell it on my clothes, like my pajamas or anything like that in the morning, but I love this to go to sleep, and psychosomatic or whatever you want to call it, it definitely aids me in sleeping. So this is my very first in the sweet and decadent category, Ariana Grande's Cloud. Next up is KLE Vanilla 28. KLE is the brand from Huda Beauty sister, Mona Katan, and she has amazing fragrances. This is a comforting vanilla scent for me. Look at the juice in this. It's so nice and dark. The atomizer, which is the sprayer, is absolutely delicious. It's one of the best atomizers that I have in my collection. So this one is what I call my comforting scent. I wore this during our quote-unquote hurricane that ended up being a tropical storm. This is great on its own, but I also love to layer this with KLE's Elixir 11. It's gorgeous. So this one here, I'm just going to tell you, top notes are vanilla, accord, and jasmine. Also a favorite of mine in scent notes. And mid is brown sugar and tonka bean, and base is amber, musk, amberwood, and patchouli. So even though it's not like if vanilla is a top note, it's the vanilla with the sugar, with the tonka bean, which is a form of sugar, or a form of vanilla, sorry. This is absolutely delicious. You want to smell like sweetness. This is it. This is my mature woman's version of, I guess, Pink Sugar by Aquilina. I really do enjoy this, and I will be getting a larger bottle. Probably once I get about halfway, I will definitely buy a larger bottle. So that's KLE's Vanilla 28. Next up, in the sweet and decadent vanilla category, I have a new purchase. I have had this before, not in fragrance. I've had it in hand cream, and I always thought about that hand cream. And when I saw this at my Shoppers Drug Mart here in Canada, I had to pick it up. So this is Fresh Cream by Philosophy. And this one, the top is whipped cream, milk, and candy. The base is powdery and floral. Really, I just get I'll try to insert a picture here, like really nice pudding, like vanilla pudding, and it's just delicious. And oh, it's so good. Like that's what I get. It's not something, again, that lasts a super long time. I'd say so far the KLE lasts the longest, but this one and Ariana Grande doesn't last as long. This is a great little just grab and go. You want to smell like a decadent vanilla cream pudding. This is the one. It's been around for a really long time. I know they have a fresh cream cashmere that is also on my list of things to try in the future. So that, again, is Fresh Cream by Philosophy. Next up is this one here, Vanilla Cocoa by Comptoir Sud Pacifique, CSP. This is my favorite one, but I also wanted to share with you guys that I have the vanilla blackberry, I have the vanilla apricot, and of course I have the vanilla banana. And I absolutely love these ones, but I will say my favorites. But I'll talk about this one because I will say all of these three end up kind of smelling just very much like the Vanilla Cocoa. So as you guys can see, I don't have a whole, like I've gone through quite a bit of this, whereas I'm still kind of, these are fairly new. The apricot's my second favorite, you can kind of tell. Anyway, this is absolutely gorgeous. This is what I call like very sweet, decadent Tahitian vanilla. Top notes are whipped cream, banana, and heliotrope. Mid notes are vanilla and coconut. Base is vanilla and coconut. And that's for this one. Pretty much all of these are about the same as this, but then you add the banana or the apricot or the blackberry kind of thing. But they all kind of fade. The reason why I really love this one is that this particular one, Vanilla Cocoa, lasts a long time. This is like their little travel size spray, which I think is perfect. It's like $30 on Sephora Canadian. I love these. I love that they're not roller balls, thank goodness. But I love this one because I love these ones. And as you can tell, the apricot is probably my second favorite. But they all end up drying down to this. So I lose the banana, I lose the apricot, I lose the blackberry. So that's why I will definitely repurchase this one for sure. Just because I feel like I get a really good sense of the whole brand like this way. And I don't want to mess with, even though I like that, I probably would get a small bottle of this or maybe another travel size of the apricot. But anyway, I digress. This is just a sweet, decadent, fun perfume. I traveled across the entire continent the summer of 2019 with Nelson to move to where we are now in Halifax, Nova Scotia. I love this particular fragrance, and of course that's why I picked up all these other backups. So that one is Vanilla Cocoa by Comptoir Soda Pacific. So up next in the second section, I have all my musky vanilla. So that's vanillas mixed with some sort of musk, or is leaning towards masculine maybe a little bit. And you know, it's a perfect balance. So my very first fragrance is from Atelier Cologne, Vanille Insensé. Again, a wonderful travel size spray. It is a spray, not a roller or dabber. This one is absolutely gorgeous. The scent notes for this is top of lime, citron, and coriander. Mid is vetiver, oak moss, and jasmine. The base is vanilla, oak, and amber. And this is absolutely gorgeous. I've tried a few different Atelier colognes. You guys probably maybe have seen that I bought like a sample set. This is the one that is the best performer for me. I find that I get like a good 8 to 10 hours wear off this, especially on my body versus my clothes. I know it can change for everybody. I really do enjoy this. I like to wear this more in the winter because of that that musk scent to it a little bit, because Atelier Cologne definitely designs for unisex. So it does kind of have that leaning towards maybe a little masculine. So if you like your sweet girly like vanillas, this might not be it. But this is a wonderful like evening, like I said, it would be an evening or daytime, but definitely your colder months. That's what I pull this out. So that again is Atelier Cologne in Vanille Insensé. Next up is Viva La Juicy Juicy Couture Gold. So this is also very good. Top notes, like most every other Juicy Couture line, it has what they call wild berries. Now the mid notes in this is honeysuckle, jasmine, and jasmine sambac. Base is caramel, vanilla, amber, and sandalwood. And the reason why I say it's on the musky side is probably because I definitely get the amber and sandalwood, and to me it may not lean like necessarily musk, but it's got that ness to it. So I really enjoy this one. Nelson really enjoys this one on me. He actually can pick this one out. He'd be like, oh yeah, I remember that one. Like, I like that one, which is saying something because he's a submariner and has been working around diesel pretty much half his life. So anyway, this is really good. Again, you can pick this up online at discount online retailers, which I always have down below, or you can go to Shoppers Drug Mart, spend your points, or you can get this on sale, save your points, you know, that kind of thing. If you're Canadian, you know what I'm talking about. So again, that is Viva La Juicy Juicy Couture Gold. Next up is Vanilla Musk by Cody. This is an oldie but goodie, and Susan, who is a friend of mine when it comes to all the wax things that smell good, wax melts and that, she said she did pick this up and she has been loving it. So I'm so super happy that she loves it. So Susan, I'm so glad, thumbs up. So Vanilla Musk reminds me of being in high school. I was born in the 70s, just to give you an idea. But anyway, this is amazing. I didn't find a lot of information on Vanilla Musk, but what I did find is they said it was vanilla, powdery, woody, musky, sweet, and balsamic. So this is your just really good, sweet, proper vanilla, like really good vanilla from like Mexico. I wouldn't say it's Tahitian vanilla, but the vanilla when I went to Mexico, I used to always bring back really big bottles of really, really nice vanilla for baking, because it was a good price. But you open that jar up and it's just that essence, that aroma is absolutely amazing. That with a bit of musk. The lasting power in this one's only about 4 hours for me. It's not super strong. It is a drugstore brand. I'm not saddened by that whatsoever. I really enjoy it for what it is, and it obviously made my top vanilla from my collection list. Not all my vanillas that I have made it to this, because some of them I was quite disappointed. So anyway, there's that. But vanilla musk is a very good. I've been searching to see, because it is holiday season, that I wonder if they were going to do like like the gift sets and things like that for the holiday season. Because if they did, I would definitely want to pick this one up, and Vanilla Fields. I'm looking for that one too, because I would definitely love a little pocket spray. That would be great. So that again is Vanilla Musk. Next up is Mansora's Velvet Vanilla. And this is my last one in my musky vanillas. And I put this in here, not even sure why. I'm looking at this going, I don't know if I would have put this in my musky. I would have put this in my sweet. So I'm going to tell you right now, I'm changing my mind on this one. I'm going to put this in my sweet decadent category. But I think the reason why I did that, I did put it in the musky, which I don't know why, is because it does have tuberose. And if you're unfamiliar with tuberose, it is obviously a flower, but it can pull off a couple different ways. More of the flower itself, or it can be very bubblegummy. It's hard to describe unless you've actually smelt it. This one to me comes off very bubblegum-like. But I'll read you the notes. Top is pear, angelica, black currant, mandarin orange, clove, and pink pepper. Mid is tuberose, jasmine, neroli, and rose. Base is vanilla and white musk. So it has musk in the name, but honestly, guys, I'm going to put it right back. I'm going to try to put it in the category of sweet and decadent. This is really, really strong. Mansura, so now I'm learning, is very, very strong. Definitely worth the money. Really need 1 or 2 sprays and you're set. I get about 10 hours at least longevity. It lasts on my clothes. Again, if you find at any of the discount websites that I always mention down below, you get this in Canadian dollars, about $100. That's what I paid for, and that's saying something, because this is a very expensive fragrance. So $100 Canadian, you're looking at about $75 American, so on and so forth. Hi guys, hi. Anyway, so I'm gonna put it back to the sweet and decadent. There you go. All right, so Mansura's Velvet Vanilla. All right, for a new category, for this video, a category is my intense evening vanilla. So these are the vanillas that last a pretty good time. Some of them better than others, but they're strong kind of sex appeal, I'll say. Very sexy. I would definitely wear these in the evening, although I have worn them during the day. But they're definitely predominantly vanilla for the most part. This is the intense evening vanillas. This one in particular is Olympea by Paco Rabanne. The top notes are water jasmine, green mandarin, ginger flower. Mid notes are vanilla and salt. Base is cashmere wood, ambergris, and sandalwood. Fantastic. I only got this towards the end of summer and I really wanted to wear this more, so I cannot wait to wear this again. I've sprayed it on myself whenever I just wanted to pick me up a little, smell something good, and I know it's going to last a long time. This is definitely a very, very good, long-lasting fragrance. So that is Olympea by Paco Rabanne. So the next one I have here in my intense evening vanillas is Replica. It's a Replica by Maison Margiela by The Fireplace. This is definitely in the beauty community. If you follow the beauty community, this is definitely probably their top recommended Maison Margiela fragrance that any beauty guru would say. And it took me a little while to bite the bullet. Sorry, it's not focusing. Bite the bullet and get this, but man, am I ever happy that I have this. This is intense. There is smokiness. I'm going to read you guys the notes. Top are cloves, pink pepper, orange blossom, is chestnut, guaiac wood, and juniper. Sorry if I said that wrong. And then base is vanilla, Peru balsam, and cashmerean. So this, when you first spray it, is definitely got more of that smoke, that fireplace type scent. Just a beautiful wintertime real fireplace smell. But as it dries and the mid and the base kind of take over, it smells like Marshmallow Fireside from Bath and Body Works. So if you love that in the candle form, definitely you'll love this. So what comes out of this mostly is like a marshmallowy vanilla type scent. It's just really, really nice. It's a smoky, not burnt marshmallow. And I cannot stress this enough. Again, if you are following me, if you're a cross viewer of mine between fragrances and candles and wax melts, and you love Marshmallow Fireside, try this little travel spray I just picked mine up at Sephora or online. That's how I ordered it. So By the Fireplace by Maison Margiela. Very, very nice. Again, this is part of my Intense Evening Vanillas. Next up in my Intense Evening Vanillas is another one from Mansera in Roses Vanille. This is, again, powerhouse. So just like the other one from Mansera I showed you, this is absolutely this one reminds me so very much of Montal's Intense Cafe. But I like this one. Obviously, I'm keeping this one. This one, you need like one spray. If you want to go like really over, I put one in the front of me and one like behind me, like under my hair, like up behind my neck, just to get like whiffs, and because that's where I'm quite warm. Anyway, this is absolutely beautiful. So the description on this one reads, top notes of lemon and water notes. Mid is rose and sugar. Base is vanilla, sugar, white musk, and cedar. Beautiful. And again, Mansera tries to do like they have some men's and they have some women's. I would say that this is actually unisex. If men love the vanillas, then you probably like this too. So this is a powerhouse just like the other one. I really do enjoy this one. So good. But very little. As you can see, I've worn it, but I didn't need much. So, and the cool thing about this one, and it's my only one where this particular brand, the cap screws on and off. It has obviously made my evening, like really intense evening vanillas because it's a powerhouse, but just because of that, it's definitely something I would wear in the evening. So that's Mansera Paris Roses Vanille. Next up in my evening intense vanillas is my Dolce Gabbana's The Only One Intense. So there is the only one, but this is the only one intense. It's in this darker jar. I just got the 30 ml. I don't need a big one. Probably will get a bigger one when I do eventually run out. I'm nowhere near that because you, again, don't need a lot. This one doesn't last as long as some of the ones I've mentioned before. I want to say that I get about 6 hours wear of this, and it does last in my clothing a little bit more than my skin. But the description of this one are top notes of neroli, Italian mandarin, and green apple, mid notes of jasmine, coconut, orange blossom, and base notes of vanilla, cashmere wood, and cedar. So there's a lot of the cashmere wood and cedar that I'm just noticing as I'm reading these out. So I really do love this, and I wore it during the day, but I especially love pulling it out in the evening. And it's already got its own little black dress or a black tuxedo. It's already wearing the black and the gold. It's beautiful. It's fairly new to my collection. I haven't had it very long, but I very much enjoy this, and I can tell you right now with conviction that I will get a larger bottle when the time is right and when I actually run out of this. So again, that's Dolce & Gabbana's The Only One Intense. Next up is Dior's Poison Girl. Now, I treated myself with a bunch of my points from Shoppers Drug Mart, and I purchased this one, and Hypnotic Poison Eau de Toilette I also purchased. This is the Eau de Toilette version. I love it. It is sexy. I can see why some of the younger reviewers have said that they really feel like this is something they used to wear out to the club. I totally get that. So the notes on this one read, top of bitter orange and lemon, mid notes of damask rose, grasse rose, and orange blossom, base of vanilla, almond, tonka bean, tolu blossom, sandalwood, heliotrope, and cashmere. This is just, it's really sexy. But I don't feel like this one now. It is an eau de toilette. I just don't feel like I get a huge amount of longevity in this as much as I would love. It's fairly expensive. It is a Dior perfume. I find Dior is obviously to be more expensive than some of the other designer fragrances. It's almost borderline niche. What is this one? This is the 100 ml or 3.4 ounce. So This is pretty pricey. But anyway, I do love it for what it is. It's very sweet. It's very playful. At one point I was spraying this on just to go out during the day. And Nelson's like, I'm like, what do you think I'm wearing? He's like, that one you always pick up. So I don't know if he's just testing me or not, didn't know the answer, or he knew what it was. Anyway, but I do love this one very much. And it's kind of a youthful, I'm 42, so, you know, I don't mind. I think this is great. It's definitely very nice and sweet. And I love it. And there's a lot of really nice floral notes to this. So that's Dior's Poison Girl. And last but not least, and I brought this to the end because I figured not everybody would probably watch to the very end. But if you know me and you've been watching Fragrance Friday, you guys know how much I love Nichoné's Ani. This is fantastic. And this is for guys and girls. It's 100% unisex. So the top notes are ginger, bergamot, pink pepper, and green notes. Mid is black currant, cardamom, Turkish rose. Base is vanilla, sandalwood, benzoin, cedar, patchouli, ambergris, and musk. Oh, this had to top. This is my #1 fragrance in my entire collection at this date. But this is like mwah, I'm giving air kiss here, like chef kiss. This is the epitome of a date night, evening powerhouse vanilla that both you and your partner, man or woman, could wear this and you both pull it off differently. I love it. Nelson really enjoys it. He tried it. He really likes it, which I'm a little scared because I want it to be mine. I'm kind of greedy that way. But anyway, I love this. And I really love the fact that it is a unisex fragrance. I get the green notes. I also would get the cardamom and a little bit of Turkish rose, but mostly it's green notes, cardamom, and then about 15 to 20 minutes after wearing this fragrance, this is where the just spark, the magic happens. The vanilla that I get out of this afterwards, I mean, I wore this to work. I told you guys I wasn't going to wear it to work because I'm like, oh, it's super strong. I said, screw it. So I wore it to work one day, and this other guy that I work with, he knows like I have a channel and blah, blah, blah. And we've been talking about fragrances, and he's like, my God, you describe it like you're describing wine. I'm like, yeah, I like both. But anyway, I'm like, smell it. So he smelled my fragrance, and he's like, oh my God, that smells expensive. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of expensive, but you can always go to the discount online websites that I always list down below. And I scored this at a very good price considering how much this is, and it is legit bottles. So there's a super, super cool. Oh, I love that beaded look. That is really cool. And Nichoné on the lid. It will not be my last fragrance from Nichoné, but I've really come to enjoy, and did some research, the nose behind this she's amazing. I'm following her on Instagram. She's amazing. She just launched a whole new perfume. I think they're in Brazil right now. I will be following her like a fangirl, and I mean I'm going to be purchasing as many things that she makes because I really been looking at all the other fragrances I have on my list of hers, and they're right up my alley. So anyway, Ani Nichoné, the very last one. All right, you guys, thanks so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Sorry I'm not behind the camera, but you know, COVID and Costco, yay. We had a fight in our Costco the other day of 2 grown-ass men. Oh, goodness gracious. Anyway, you guys, be safe out there. Be kind. Thank the healthcare workers. Thank your cashiers that are open. Just be kind. This is the season to be nice. And vanilla is a very nice scent. So thank you guys very much. For those of you who requested this video, I had a lot of fun doing my research and pulling up my favorites. As always, you guys, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.